this is Catherine, and welcome to Taking Tea with Catherine. I'm drinking a tea called Lemon Lavender Lane from Celestial Seasonings, which is actually rather good, very calming, and I'm drinking it in a mug that is an Austin, Texas mug from Starbucks. My sister gave it to me because she was having her own little unhaul. She had a whole collection of these mugs, and they're very nice, but too many are too many, so she gave this one to me, and I really enjoy it. I've had many good cups of tea, and it's a perfect size. So why am I bringing up unhauling? It's because that's what I'm doing today. I am unhauling books. And I'm only getting rid of a few, but they tend to be parts of series, which is interesting because I'm not a big series collector. I have to really like a series before I start getting any. And I can only think of maybe 2 or 3 that I actually have the whole collection of. And the few that I think I have the collection of, and I may not. So we're going to start with these 2. It's only 2 from a series, and it's from the Outlander series. And I did read the first one. I thought it was good. I got really wrapped up in it, so I bought the second one, and I started it, and then I couldn't really keep going with it. And I just realized I didn't actually care for the story as much as I thought I did, so I said, bye. Next. Ayn Rand. I have never read one of her books. I got suggestions to read it by people who thought, oh, this girl, she reads a lot of books, she's highbrow, therefore she's going to like this, it's interesting, it makes you think. Maybe it does, but I don't want to think about it. So I'm getting rid of these. I've had these for over a decade, and they don't even match. So, bye. Next, The Traveler. I have no idea why I got this. All I know is there was a receipt from a website called Zuba, which was like a book of the month club. It was about $10 a month to get a different book, which is a nice idea, but I ended up getting a lot of books that I either never read or didn't really care about that much, and it was a bit of a waste of money at $10 a month, unless it was a really good book. Therefore, another book that I've had far too long. Bye. Another series that I liked and then I got tired of was the Number One Ladies Detective Agency. I think that's the name of the series, and I have 2 of these. I thought I had 3, but I guess I don't. So, In the Company of Cheerful Ladies and The Full Cupboard of Life, very nice names, very nice stories. Detective Lady in Botswana. I remember I liked it, and I just sort of faded away from it. So I got rid of it. That being said, I do like the author, Alexander McCall Smith. I've read other books from his other series, and I'm still hooked on them. I've pretty much got them out of the library, though, so I don't think these are books that I collect. I just sort of enjoy the story. Some of them a little unrealistic. There's a lot of highbrow people who eat risotto a lot, and they fall into money. But it's good escapism, and sometimes we just need that. So I'm going to continue to read his books, but I think I'm going to continue taking them out of the library instead of buying them. Waste of shelf space. Last one. I don't know about this one. I've never started it. Now, someone gave this to me. They were in school, and they read it in school, so it's got a lot of underlinings. That's already kind of a turn-off for me, but that shouldn't be enough of a reason to get rid of something. And I do like books about Egypt and Egyptian history, but a lot of the reviews I've read weren't very positive on it. Apparently, there's been some updated evidence or history. I don't know. So I don't know if I even want to start this one, The Murder of Tutankhamun, which I'm probably not pronouncing very well, which is a shame, as I should really be able to pronounce Egyptian things by now. But that's okay. Nobody's perfect. The problem with this book is that actually it's kind of a cool, right? It's kind of a cool cover. Yeah, that's the word. But I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be able to get rid of it other than maybe throwing it out because of the underlining. I am thinking about taking these books to the Strand. They take a lot of books back and they give you the store credit or they give you money. I kind of think I want store credit because guess what? I do go to the Strand. I do buy books at the Strand, so I might as well. Anyway, so that is my unhaul. And it's a very brief unhaul. It's just a little synopsis of books that I don't necessarily hate, but I just don't want to invest shelf space in. You can see the shelves in my background. They're kind of packed. These aren't my only bookshelves, but these are my main bookshelves. I don't intend to keep buying more bookshelves and collecting more dust. I want to read the books that I have, and I want to enjoy the books that I have, that I've read, and the books I haven't read, I want to be anticipating reading them and not thinking, I don't really want to read this, but I'm going to hold on to it anyway for some reason. So that's my story. This is Taking Tea with Catherine. I hope you've enjoyed. Good night.